What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Occasional Dilemma Gaming. I, of course, am your host, Stando, and if you're watching over YouTube, remember that you can head over to YouTube.com. I'm sorry. If you're watching over at YouTube, remember you can head over to twitch.tv/Stando to watch this show live. And if you're watching here on Twitch, don't forget to follow me over on YouTube. Links, of course, down in the info panels. Remember that I don't really talk to the audience during this little segment here that we do at the very beginning, but I will catch up with chat after we present the news. And yeah, so let's just jump right into the news. And first up in the news today, we're talking about Rockstar's release of the new Grand Theft Auto Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay trailer. I'm getting ahead of myself today. But anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay trailer. It looks what I expected it to look like. It looks like a true sequel to Red Dead Redemption, and it looks beautiful and gorgeous. And wow, the draw distances look great. This is the next step up from Grand Theft Auto 5. What was really unique in this was how the world reacts to you and how you garner fame. It gives you some like role playing options that you can de-escalate a situation, or you can go in guns blazing and all of that stuff. It's really cool. It shows the camp and how you interact with the other gang members that are in your gang. I think it's all really awesome, and I can't wait to get my hands on Red Dead Redemption 2 when it releases later this year. It's exciting. I really like I really like this trailer. It's like a lot of little mini games, or it's more Red Dead is what it is, and it's got that look and feel to it. I hope that fame carries more weight this time around, because the fame system in the first game, it really, other than the way people talk to you, it didn't really carry that much weight. And I hope they take that system to the next evolution, and I hope it carries a lot more weight. And yeah, other than that, I'm really excited about Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's awesome. It really is. Rockstar is one of those studios that's really on the next level. Like, everybody wants to be Rockstar, and we give them grief for all the microtransactions and shark cards and nonsense in GTA Online. But truth be told, Grand Theft Auto 5 was a great single player campaign, totally worthy of the $60. So I expect no less from Red Dead Redemption 2. Just saying. I think it's going to be awesome. Next up, guys, it's a sad day. Yesterday, one of our beloved video game icons passed away. We're going to miss him. If you didn't know, Luigi was he was in the Transylvanian castle, the Castlevania, Dracula's castle, and was killed by the Grim Reaper. So sad. He had his soul violently ripped from his body, and at the very end of the trailer, when his soul tried to go back into his body, it wouldn't do it. So, but despite that, Nintendo did tweet out that Luigi is okay, which is better news than we got when they killed Mario and Mega Man during their E3 Smash Bros. Character reveal trailer of Ripley from Metroid. So, hey, I'm down. I'm down. I can't wait to get a better look at Smash Brothers. I've never been into Smash Brothers, but considering I'm looking for new games to play on my Switch, I can't wait to at least get a look at it and see how it plays. I may, especially since all the characters are coming. Huge amounts of characters from all over the years. Can't wait to get my hands on some Smash Brothers probably in the near future. It turns out that Star Citizen may be pay to win, depending on how you look at it. There's currently a currency in the beta that's going on right now. And it's had a cap for a long time to not allow players to go ham and buy too much stuff, so they're sitting on currency that could potentially roll over into the main game. Well, they ended up removing that currency cap, and a lot of the players are frustrated because they're afraid that these people that spend lots of money now during the beta and have that money transfer over to the main game are going to pretty much control the economy of the game. If you're not familiar with what Star Citizen is, of course, it's a space sim with a lucrative world. It is the spiritual successor to Wing Commander. So, yeah, a lot of people are worried about how the market's going to work in the game with these people with lots of money being carried over to the main game, and how they're going to influence the market when it comes to ships and things like that. But Chris Roberts, who is one of the lead devs on the Star Citizen, he says, how can it be pay to win when you don't win? Pretty much. He said, this is an open sandbox game. There is no winning. There is no end. It's not like a normal game that has a beginning, middle, and end. There is no lose state or win state. So it's not really pay to win if you're playing at your own leisure, and everything in the game is going to be unlockable via just playing it. You got to remember that this is an MMO, and it's going to work like MMOs do, probably more than likely. And yeah, I can see why a lot of players are concerned, especially some of these early backers that have been back in the game since its inception. So we'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. And Chris Roberts says you win by having fun. That's an actual quote. So I don't know, guys. This is a lot concerning to a lot of people who are behind this project and have been waiting for it to come out for a very, very long time. I don't think that the project, it may not see the light of day ever, because it's been in development hell for a very long time, and it's because the scope of the game keeps expanding, and now it's like 2 games. So hopefully someday when it does release, this won't be too big of an issue. We'll just have to wait and see. EA may be changing their tune and listening to their moral compass. EA Moral Compass gives dev teams guidance on loot boxes post Battlefront 2. Remember, Star Wars Battlefront 2 released last year. A lot of controversy because it was pay to win. It had microtransactions and loot boxes that were specifically tied to gameplay progression, and a lot of people were mad. And we saw a huge and probably the largest internet backlash to a video game, and wow, it was pretty amazing to watch it unfold last year. However, since then, EA has gone and made their moral compass team, and they're kind of trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. So what this moral compass team is doing is letting the devs know how to implement microtransactions without calling them microtransactions, or without having loot boxes, or calling the loot boxes something else. Basically, what they're doing is saying, hey guys, let's make sure all of our microtransactions are cosmetic only. Battlefield 5, cosmetic only. Battlefield 5 certainly is going to have microtransactions. You can bet your ass, because there is no more season pass. Players are staying together for a longer amount of time. All the map packs and things like that are going to be free. It's just crazy. And they say that there are not going to be loot boxes in it, but I guarantee that they're going to call the loot boxes something different, or perhaps you can buy out microtransactions straight up. Here's a quote from, and this was PC Gamer put this out, and this is a quote from an EA representative. I believe what we're working through with those specific groups at the moment is an education. Bibly tells gi.biz. Not meant in patronizing way, but just helping them understand how we design the games and notion of choice and our commitment to making the games fair and fun. We learned a lot from Star Wars Battlefront. So yeah, it's basically EA saying, guys, you know, Call of Duty's coming out this year, and we know a lot of y'all are going to go play Call of Duty because, you know, we messed up Star Wars Battlefront II last year. But don't forget, they have loot boxes and we don't in our game. That's basically what this is. EA is doing good, or EA has a habit of doing bad business practices and then seeing how far they can push the line and doing a worse business practice so that people are more willing to accept their current business practice. And I believe that's what's going on here. That's just, you know, how I feel about it. I still don't trust EA as far as I can throw them. I hope everybody says, well, they used to be good. Yeah, they did. You had Dead Space 1 and 2, and then you had Dead Space 3 after EA got heavily involved and acquired the studio and said, oh, no, we're going to do this. And we saw that store, microtransactions in that storefront, they were just god-awful. So, yeah, EA's always not been really player-friendly. They've always worried about their bottom line more than putting out good content. So, that's my opinion. And I don't think that Battlefield 5 is going to be any different, which is unfortunate because I am a huge fan of Battlefield and the Battlefield franchise. I'm probably going to give this one a go. We'll see how long EA can keep themselves from wanting more, because that's the problem. Is EA always wants more. They always want to push more. There for a while we saw them doing season pass on top of battle packs, and buying the battle packs and it being a loot box that you pay for. So, you know, special editions and special editions of special editions. EA, you know, it's hard to know. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on these stories. I think that EA, I want them to change. I want them to be good. I want them to be better. But can they actually do that? I don't know. I don't know that they can. You know, the Star Citizen, that's slippery slope the way you're talking to your gamers. I think that they raised some valid concerns, and just shrugging it off by saying, hey, it's not play to win. It can't be play to win because there's no win state. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Luigi's death. Rip, little guy. I hope to see you get your own game. Maybe a Luigi's Mansion 2 or something like that. Luigi's Mansion 3, whatever number we're on, pretty soon. I hope you're okay. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay looks phenomenal. Can't wait to get my hands on it and see what it's all about and see how that the fame system actually works and if it's evolved beyond what it was in Red Dead Redemption 1. So we'll just have to see. Like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And for now, I am going to go jump and talk about these topics with my Twitch chat. And remember, you can come hang out on all the fun on a daily basis. Head over to twitch.tv/stando and give me a follow there. Thank you, YouTube. We'll catch you guys next time. I love your faces. Have a good one.